Good evening and welcome to the end of day review for today. And today is Tuesday, um, June 18, 2024. And it's just the second day trading of this week. So on Monday we have a huge rally. A huge gap up. And today we anticipate it's just a consolidation day, range day right there, and it happened exactly. So by the way, we are in week 25, and next month we're gonna have a huge earning for. We still have an earning right now for the second quarter, um, but the big tech, the Magnificent Seven, gonna be in July. So wow. So one more week, we're gonna close out the second quarter of this year, 26 week right here. So basically, we are in this week, and next week we're looking for what? We're looking for the GDP data released on Thursday, and then the PCE data released on the Friday, the 28th. So very excited to see next week and also the option expiration for monthly and quarterly is huge. So expect a lot of firework of volatilities, and that's what we want, right? We want a big move so we can catch. So we learn our lesson, save our bullet for a big move. That where we're gonna, catch the most. Try to avoid the range day, the day like today. And if we trade, then we have to make sure that we take a quick profit and get out. That's the lesson we learn over the time. So this is the GTB data. We're not gonna have it until July 11. So basically, we're looking for this data on the 28th February. The next release is 28, and I think before that we're looking for the GDP data. Let's close this for now. We don't need the CPI data. But anyway, it's June 27 right there on Thursday. So every Thursday, last Thursday run, the GDPR data gonna release, and then the Friday after that gonna be a PCA data, which is another index or indicator for the inflation in the US. So that's what we're looking for this week. Yeah, it's the employment number, unemployment, this PMI. So yep, that's for Canada. So for today, the market basically very range move right there. Just look at the 930 candle. It's huge, up close, and then you see that it's so beautiful in how the algo run, right? Right here, we may mistaken what it break the level, reverse back, so it may create a second leg up. That's the big take right there. You see right there? All right, break, reverse right away, and then reverse back. Wow, that tells you that it's gonna be. But right here, if you go long, let's say you go short right here, where you're gonna put up your stop loss. Your stop loss have to be around this level. So you want around the level here right there. But be careful, you have to be at least at this down close candle right there. Otherwise this longer wick will kick you out right there. See that? That is the nasty of a range data right there. So we don't engage much in the morning, even though it have a beautiful setup right here. You see that? So mark the low of 9:30. You see what happened right here. It tests from below. It gives us test from above, break it, and then test from below, then reverse it. That is classic reversal 1, 2, 3 right there. Let's take a look some of the setup that we standardize and see. Yeah, here's the very popular, 4 breakout reversal type one that we observe and document right there, and collect the data for this trade idea right there, and take a look some of the one of the best one we see is similarly here. You see that this setup is almost identical for today. If you look carefully, you see that this is daily time frame anyway, but the same idea. You see the level, it break it, it tests from below, and it reverse. That's the whole idea right there. So it's only involves 3 steps right there: break, test from below, and then reverse. So if a short setup, then the retest can be retest from above. That's it. But it's the same idea. Break, retest either above or below, then reverse. Perfect. And the reverse, if we see there are some liquidity sweep, then we will perfect. Let we see if yeah, you see the liquid sweep right there. The liquid sweep can sweep on the test from below or the one that break. So either case, you need the liquidity sweep, and it did. It sweep this guy, sweep this guy, sweep this guy. It may not sweep this guy, but it did sweep this guy also. So it's a very high quality setup for right there. Let's take a look at other. Yes, here's is almost identical like the setup today. You see that? You have break, but before the break, look, you have the retest from above also. That's a bonus right there. Retest from above, break it, retest from below, right here, and then reverses. And all of that you see there, I saw a good sweep right there. That's so beautiful right there. And look at today, the same right there. Here's how we put our document right there, and you see that's the break right there. See that break, retest, in this case the test from below, and then reverse them. And we put a little bit time base right there because the time base can give us some confluence in time of time right there. So just look at the 9:30 candle. It gives us some time base, and you see that the reversal happened at 11:30 right there. You see that? And I think we need to put right here. Note that. Yeah, let's put a note right here real quick. So basically the note we want to say right here that and also we want to say that sell-side liquidity sweep at step number 1. In this case, the break, it do liquidity sweep. That's the reason why the retest, we don't need it. We don't need that. So that's why help us to see when we need to wait for the liquidity sweep. If the break already take the liquidity sweep, then we don't need to wait for them anymore. We can confident, enter the trade. That's a little bit new on right there. See that? It's already rated the sweep. We'll go back here, the right here, the liquidity sweep, the same. Yes, that's what we're trying to say right there, the sweep right here. And look at this example. The break did not take liquidity. You see that? Rate one time, but in over formation. Okay. So side we rate one time. Yeah, but we see the liquidity sweep on the we need to know right here, liquidity sweep on the retest, and sometimes we see the liquidity sweep on the what, on the reverse. So either way, right, we have to observe that. Let add the note right here also. So we're so glad that we recognize that details, so it's easy for her to spot or identify the setup when it forms in real time. Notice such as the sweep at step number 2, which is the retest rate. Okay. Yep, perfect right there. So we have we can close this one. We already make modify. You see that? So this is the liquidity sweep. You see it's sweep right there. And if we compare with this one, we can see that this one, the liquidity sweep, is at step number 1 at the break. Then we don't have to wait, right? We don't have to wait for the liquidity sweep, so we don't have to wonder, wow, the best scenario when you want to go long, you want to see the liquidity south side of the sweep. Vice versa, if you want to go short, then you want to see the liquidity buy side of the sweep. And that 3 steps involved in here. So any of those steps, the liquidity sweep, then we fine, we good. In this case, the liquidity already sweep on the break step 1, then we don't have to wait the liquidity sweep on these 2. That is a nuance that's very important for us right there. When we just started, we'll be a novice, right? We say, oh wow, we may not take this long trade because we don't see any liquidity sweep on, retest or reverse. But we now learn that liquidity sweep on either of them, not on all of them, either of them. In this case, the last liquidity south side liquidity sweep is happened on step number 2 on recess below. But in this case, the last south side liquidity step sweep is on step number 1, which is the break. It did not happen on retest, but they're going to have a retest. So you see, it's very respect right there. So this guy already sweep, these 2 guys don't need to. It respect the, basically it already take care of business. So it very efficiently, very easy. The algo or stock market work very efficiently. So as soon as this guy already sweep, then there's no need to sweep. It's not gonna go there anymore. So give us the confidence that we never touch the level, it's gonna make reverse. You're gonna make reversal. Beautiful right there. I'm so glad that we point out that detail right there. That's the difference right there. Let's take a look other example we have. Here is the long short setup right there. So you see that it's break, test from above, and then reverse right there. Just twist that. In this case, it did have a sell-side liquidity sweep on the retest, which in this case is the buy side. I guess that we misspoke. We say sell side, but the buy side of the sweep. And this one have a time-based signature right there. All right, that's the short setup right there. And here's another classic example right here. So you have break right there. See that? You have a test from above, 1, 2, and then this one 3, and then break, the test below, and then reverse right there. In this case, the liquidity sell-side liquidity by the break. Then you see that these two guys never sweep this level again. So 3 step right there. But I think we forgot to annotate this. So let's annotate this for sure. So repetition, just the magic right there, just repetition. It go to our subconscious mind, then we become autopilot to execute this kind of setup right there. So we have break. See that? You have break that level, and then we have second retest. In this case, is from below. All right, we have a test from below, and then third step is just reverse. Beautiful. I mean, it's so precise, it's so mechanical right there. And in this case, we can call for breakout, and it start a BM section right there. So time pace right there. Breakout 53, 54, 25, reversal. Give some time pay right there. Yes, right there. All right, and we just summarize that break, retest from below, and remember, and then you have reverse, and notice that the break, the sell-side liquidity sweep is happened as step number 3. Okay. No. Step number 1, which is a break right there. So that's a new on. That's a beautiful new on right there. Yeah, so go through this will help us to identify the setup. So basically for today, we mixed this setup. But actually at that time we are doing other things, so we not focus on the trading, because we kind of thinking that it's going to be a very consolidation day, so we don't want to take any trade in the morning. We want to take a trade in the afternoon. That's the whole idea. That's why we hold a lot back, and we failed to recognize this right there. If we catch this, we had 1 hour. I mean, we can hit 1 hour right there. It's 5 point right hit level. You already have 5 point right there, or you let it run to you can run all the way to the buy side of this 9:30 right there. So we have almost 3 hours right there. So we see this movie. We're gonna watch the movie a couple of times, and then we can be see the movie. Okay, so the 9:30 candle set the range, and it create a four breakout at the low, and then where we go long, and M for the what? M for the south side of pretty bicycle right there, and it did hit that, and then it flipped right there. Anyway, that's the trade. That is the trade setup that we mix in the morning. However, in the afternoon we catch this this setup. It's new, but we just do with the gut feeling right there. Basically, we call it flip setup. It failed to break out the retest. So the logic is that, okay, we mark out this level, or this level for that matter. It did retest. You see that? It did retest. It did retest. I think the 50, 55, 58, 50 is much. It makes more sense. Yeah, I think we let's fix that real quick. I think we put the level. It's not correct. Not this level. This level. All right. It makes more sense at this level, because this level, you see, it retests. All right. This level established yesterday. It break and reverse, and after it's going down, it tests back level 1 and 2, and this guy is supposed to what? Test below and supposed to what? To break it, but it failed to break. So that's the whole idea. And when you watch in the real time, you see it's really flipped right there, and that where, and you see it rate at the buy side. So it can give a signal to go short right there, confidently right there, and we see this setup before, but today we really capture them and we give them the name, flip setup. Later on we can come with a different name, but the idea, the mechanic behind the idea is that it failed to break after the retest. It retest 1, 2, it's supposed to break, but it fell, and it flipped from long, to break to mid level to fail to break. If you watch in real time, it's a big whole, very huge move up, and then all of a sudden it flip. So that's our way to have a buy side, and then we have flip, and that's why we go short. We need to this trade. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the recording. So here's the recording. Okay, so you see that it's supposed to be a very whole. You see, so if flip. Okay, we record right here a little bit late, but if let's look what on the. Okay, here's the real time we recorded. That is just for the trade only. So we record a little bit late for the trade, but you see that it's huge up right there, and you thought they're gonna break it, but look the flip. Boom, you see that? That is the flip we're talking about. And another factor that in the real time and in the charts we cannot capture is that at this candle, this guy also flip is supposed to go down, because you see that it break, retest from above. It's supposed to be what? Supposed to be reverse, but it flip. And that gives us the idea that after the flip, normally it goes to 2 candle, 1 or 2 candle, it's gonna flip again, which is flip into opposite direction. I hope that you catch the idea I want to say right there. But look, let's go back a little bit. You see what we are trying to say here. Okay, so right here, you see like that? that's candle flip. See, that candle's supposed to be going down, but it flipped into a doji, and then you see this guy. Yes, look like there. You see, it flipped. Yes, and then the next candle, it flipped also. You see that? So it's supposed to break this level right here, but it flipped. We almost short right there, but we hold our gun. We didn't pull a trigger. We said, wow, what's going on? And we already be precaution because we know that today is very range day, so we're careful right there. Otherwise, we waste our bullets right there. And you see that? It flip and it go boom. And we tell ourselves, wow, something going on right here. So, and this guy is the same. See that? After this guy and then a new guy coming, boom. Look, so we thought they're gonna break the 658. It did, and look, boom, right there. Yes, so right there, that's the flip we're talking about in the real time. The chart cannot, capture the real time right there. So that's why it's very, very, very good idea that we record them. So it's easy to see what in the real time and how we make the decision right there. In the recording for this trade, we start recording after it pull back a little bit right there. So yeah, as soon as it pull back, we put I think we buy directly. We don't put, yes, we sell directly once right there. We know that we see the sell side we sweep right there, and we see the rejection right there. We see the flip right there, and the time is about right to do a pullback right there. The time is in the PM right there. So 1:45 PM right there. We get a little bit patient right there, a little bit, not really discomfort at all, because we know the heel rejection right there. We know some beautiful that can come in. You know that we target very conservative right here, but if we let it at the low of the 930, exactly it hit at the low to take a look. Yeah, we go in right there, and we're so glad that we just go in with one contract first, test the water. Otherwise, it come back again, and we will get nervous right there. But you see, and now we go into our way. You know what happened? We jump in right away. As soon as we see the flip again, we jump in. We buy. We make mistake. Instead of sell, somehow we click buy. We make mistake of that, and then we have to go right away. You see that? Yeah. Oh man, look, we buy, and then we find out we made mistake. So we have to sell to get out, and then we have to buy again. Our commissions, we have to sell again. So we wait a little bit commission right there. So that's the reason why live trading is easy to make mistake right there. So we have to basically add more contract, but we click the wrong pattern right there. Anyway, later on right here we sell more, so we add more, so our cycle increase to 6 right there, and then boom, just few minutes, right? So the whole is just 7 minutes. We have a trade in 7 minutes, and we get a decent profit right there. So it's about 1,000. By the way, we trade a real account right there. We get our real account back on Friday. They renew the subscription, so they reset our account. Do you remember last time we get our real account, we blow up after 3 days right away, but this time we want to take it slow, and see what lesson we learn and how far we go. That's the trade for today. That's one play. Let's review one of the thing for yesterday. One of beautiful setup for yesterday. We didn't do any recording for yesterday, so let's review this. Alright, here's the setup for yesterday. So basically, at 9:30, it cast the range right there. You see that, and the 9:45 retest the level, and then the 10 is break the level, and then you have the 9:30, 9:45, and the 10 break it, and the 10:15 is what? The 10:15 is reverse, and then 30 is it break again, and then it make a huge up move. So this is a second leg up scenario right there. Basically, second leg up, you have what? You have 4 steps. That's the second leg up right there, which is retest, the break, reverse, and then break. The second break is the real break. The first break is it's gonna trap the people who are going to go long right here, gonna be stop people out, right? The reverse is the one that stop you out for the novice, but for the professional, that's where they put the auto block in. They're gonna put the long right there. So that's an idea. I think we need to add a little bit. A little bit more on that, so we have to make it a little bit clear right here. So basically, you have step 1, which is retest of touch from below, or test, from below. Okay, test or retest or touch from below. Then you have a second step, which is what? Break it. And then third step, you have break it, retest, break, and then reverse. Reverse. The reverse is where, in this case, bullish order block when you go long, but it's going to be bearish order blocks when you go short. In this case, it's the down close candle, but in case of short, it's going to be up close candle. And then step number 4, we have reverse. So that's the setup that we had yesterday, and we kind of mixed that setup yesterday. It's a huge rally yesterday, by the way. Yeah, so right there. And we do have the liquidity sweep on the retest right here. You have note that. No, whenever you go long, you want to see the sell side liquidity go sweep forming or taking place, and vice versa. You want to buy side liquidity sweep when you want to go short. That's a high setup, right? High quality setup. In this case, step number 1, which is a retest, where I do a liquidity sweep. Yep. Yeah, this setup is called for breakout second leg up. That's our idea right there. When second leg up, you're gonna see that. I want to see that happen. Yep. Yes, that's the signature of the four breakout. I mean second leg up. So it gives us real breakout. Second leg up type one. We we divide to different types, and this one is type one. So that's the signature right there. The same idea right there. We involve four steps right there. You see that? Retest from break them, reverse, and then boom, break, real breakout right there. So that's it's a real breakout setup. The signature we have right there for this is called fast and reversal, for breakout reversal, which is at the bottom or at the top right where you have break, retest, and reverse, 3 steps right there. But if you're looking for a real breakout, there's a 4 breakout, right? Which is leading to a reverse right there. But if we're looking for a second leg down, gives us a second leg up or second leg down, then we need to looking for this 4 step right there. That's the mechanics behind the thing, how the price is were set up to do a real breakout right there. And that's how we organize the setup right there. And this fit into our second leg up. Like you're gonna make second leg up. You see the other leg up one, and how to make second leg up. That's how I make it. It tests from below, break it, reverse, and then break it. Yep. All right, I think that's it for today. Thank you for your time and interest. We're always grateful for the opportunity, and we do what we love, and success is coming our way, no doubt about it. Thank you. Have a good night. See you tomorrow.